I went out for a walk and a pray this morning, and I saw loads of primary school kids on their way back to school. And some of them were looking really, really excited because they've not been to school for ages and they're going to get to see their friends. And some of them were looking a little bit worried because they've not been to school for ages and it's a little bit weird. And it got me thinking and praying for you guys who are going back to high school later this week. I know that for some of you, you're really excited because you're going to see your friends and there'll be people, and that's great. And you've not seen them for so long, or you've not had that chance to hang out for so long, and just getting out of the house will be an exciting opportunity. And for others of you, you've quite liked being in your room, and actually getting out of your house is not that exciting, and being back at school is not that exciting because there'll be people. And I just want to reassure all of you today that actually, just because something may have been hard in the past does not mean it will be hard in the future. Just because something has been a habit in the past doesn't mean it'll be a habit for your future. So for some of you, you might think, oh, I'm just going to be getting in trouble again, or oh, I'm just going to be getting in arguments again, or oh, I'm just not going to have anyone to hang out with because that's the way it's always been. Just because that's the way it's been in the past does not mean it has to be your future. But I know that even saying those words can sound pretty scary because over the last few months we have had so much change. And just having something stay the same feels kind of reassuring, doesn't it? Like we don't want, even if something's changing for the better, we can be like, oh, more change, I'm not sure about that. And I just want to reassure you that one thing never ever changes. God never ever changes. Right at the beginning of the book of Joshua, Joshua's basically just ended up in charge of God's people because Moses has died, and God has this big chat with him about what's going to happen. And in verse 9, God says this to Joshua: Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And I just want to reassure you that the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. He was with you in your house during lockdown. He is with you as you go to school. He is with you wherever you go. He loves you. He is for you. So you can be strong and courageous. And that doesn't mean act like an idiot, like bring it on, annoy people because God's protecting you. That's not what it's about. But you can go into school or into college or whatever is next for you with a confidence and the reassurance that God is with you and God loves you.